What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Jazza from Jazza FC, and today we're bringing you an updated Serie A players guide, one of the best leagues for value apart from the Bundesliga. Before we get into the content, feel free to smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you want to support the channel, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok for more lovely and glorious FIFA updates. We'll proceed with strikers, cams, wingers, center mids, center backs, fullbacks, and goalkeepers to the end. With strikers, the goal starter ones, you can kind of check out my other video. I'll start with mid-tier value here. Mkhitaryan is a brilliant card with 5-star weak foot at that price, even without the +2 or win streak for the hitliners system. You know, he's still insane value. Hunter, he has 95 pace, 95 positioning, 99 positioning, with a 5-star weak foot and 86 stamina. Where else can you get this price to performance ratio, man? Sorry for the focus peaking. Seriously, because on top of that, he has 93 vision, 2 and 89 dribbling. On top of that, these are like icon level stats for a guy that's cheaper than 100k. I know Rule Breaker's Mertens has a cracked build, but how is he 370k and cheaper than Mkhitaryan, 60k at time of recording? In what role is that a 300k more better card? Hunter in both, and Mickey still has better passing, much better stamina. Gomez is more comparable when you take a look at all of them to like Mertens, but you know, with weaker shooting and better passing. I do believe Gomez is steps above Mertens in the dribbling department, though. Both of course short and lean, super agile, super responsive. It's just textbook. Politano is very similar to a Theo, but a bit more generic. I think you can't really go wrong with either, and he's still usable, Politano, as all these Serie A cams are really responsive and obviously a joy to play with. Lautaro Martinez, 88. Target man galore. With a Hunter, he looks really sick, better than Lukaku in my opinion, the Rule Breakers version. He can dribble, has 91 hitting accuracy and 88 strength. No weaknesses on this card, though stocky body might turn some people off Lukaku's right Rule Breakers. Only edge over him is the height, I guess, for hitting, but all around, Lautaro is the standout winner. Immobile, with an engine, is very comparable to Lautaro, bar the physical aspects, because I think Lautaro has better aggression and strength. But with an engine on this Immobile, Team of the Year nominee card, this Team of the Year Moments nominee card is something special, because it is at 97 reactions in the box, man. That's no joke, with 98 positioning and finishing. Base, no need for an upgrade there even. The ball is more of cam. Never use 3-star weak foot on your strikers for these center forwards. He's excellent passing, though. He reminds me kind of like Bernardo Silva's Team of the Year Moments card last year, with his weak foot the only issue, because you put a Hunter on him, he is like maxed out around their pace, you know, almost maxed out shooting. The passing is awesome, the dribbling is a dream. Top notch, man, you know, really fantastic, but not a striker for me. Better at left mid, right mid cam for that space creation. Gold Ronaldo is just steps above the competition right here with his 5-star skills. People put Hunter. I think engine does make more sense for responsiveness. The reason why 93 Ronaldo is crazy value at 4 million is because 93 Ronaldo 3 million and 94 at 4 million, I feel, is because you don't really have to upgrade too much of pace and shooting. You slap an engine on him and he looks like a Team of the Year Ronaldo at a price you can somewhat grind towards. You can live without the infinite stamina. I don't think most people in the game, 99% of people in the game, will afford a 9 million coin Team of the Year Ronaldo. So at this price, man, second and form Ronaldo is still beautiful, you know, just beautiful, because the 94 Ronaldo and 97 finishing, 91 passing, 96 pace with an engine, 97 dribbling, 95 hitting accuracy. Nothing you can't really do except for the stamina. The 87 stamina is still really great too. It's not 96, but it's doable. Team of the Year Ronaldo, very rare card. If you have robbed the bank, of course, get this card. He's perfection over the 2 in the second and form. 96 stamina, 3 more pace, 3 more shooting. Oh, okay, I thought it was some what do you call that? Weapon blacksmith thing that's happening around here. I still don't think he's worth the 5 million coin increase over 94 inform Ronaldo though. So for picks, it's really hard to go with anyone here, man. I think Mkhitaryan for value. I think as a striker he does really well. Lautaro Martinez beats Lukaku and Immobile for price, hands down. Immobile is still a very interesting option. Strong link to Politano as well. Inform Gomez, great link to Lautaro Martinez. I wouldn't do Lukaku. Maybe you have the Belgian link with Mertens, that's fine. Dalot, Flashback, links to Flashback Ronaldo, so always a great choice there. Gold Ronaldo still amazing, 1 million, whatever, he's still awesome. Yeah, going on from there, we have the wingers portion. Some Lamcams as well, Lamcam Rams, you know. Honorable mention here is obviously Perisic. We're to the final, they're out, but he's an interesting striker for cheap. Hakimi is actually fine as a stay white winger in a 3-5-2 system, better. I've actually scored with him quite a number of times with that 2-star weak foot. Great pace, great stamina. You put a Deadeye or finisher on him. I think I put, what is it, Guardian on him or something. You put a Deadeye or finisher on him and he actually looks like a really good Traore, dude. Like, of course his best positioning is come back on defense, right midfield in a 3-5-2. So yeah, Insigne is fine as a cam, but of course for starters he's fine too. Sorry for the voice peak. Theo is brilliant, bar stamina, ultra responsive for his size and dribbling. A Deadeye on him was invincible for the time he came out. I still use him as a super sub sometimes. Flashback Ronaldo for sentimental value, yes, but I don't think you should have put 300k in an SBC that will last you 1 month max. If you really looked me in the eye and asked me about it, comparing him to Goal Rashford, for example, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. No, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Rashi is not even that far away, man, and he's tradable and he's 50k. But for fun, hell yeah, it's just a game. You know, you should invest in memories. If you really want to do him, just do him, dude. Like, it's fine. I wouldn't really regret a card. Honestly, looking back at like my FIFA journey, I still have great memories of cards like End of an Era, Aaron Ramsey, even though he isn't like a super meta card, because he's a player I really like in real life. So if that's your jazz, you know, do it, I guess. I would 100% do a Flashback Lionel if it came out. I just wish this Flashback Ronaldo had a little bit more, because you compare him to like Goal Rashford, he lacks the dribbling and the other stats. If this Flashback Ronaldo is like 500 to 600k or maybe 600 to 800k and had more usable stats, that would be wonderful, dude. You know, this SBC just proves that Goal CR7 is still cracked as hell with an engine, a hunter. What a player. Lozano, 86, 80, then the other informs, is a solid right winger with a Deadeye. 86 I think is a sweet spot. 86 stamina on this 86 card is great too. Same thing as Insigne, but he's more of a godly cam, you know, the Road to the Final version. Wouldn't recommend the Road to the Final Insigne on the wing though. 87 Lautaro Martinez is just a freeze Martinez. You know, but with worse pace, dribbling and passing, so not really as well. Not really a card I would use on the wing unless I can position change him to a ST. These wingers, you just want them to have brilliant pace, brilliant stamina, great shooting, but more of space creation, so 5-star skills, engine as well. If you can position change him to a striker, that's good. Hitliners Lozano is a perfect pace player to get in behind and cause mayhem on the right. 4-star, 3-star. Finisher or Deadeye, the latter cam style is my pick. Freeze Martinez with an engine seems like a cool option, but has the 75 stamina, which is not ideal on the wing unless you sub him off, you know, so I wouldn't really use Freeze Martinez, though engine, of course. Flashback Ribery sounds like a perfect card if you can live with like the medium work rates on the wing. Personally, I don't think you should have medium work rates on the wing because these players should be getting behind all the time, and having it on manual, even if you're a pro player, you may not time it the best, man, or be maybe as proactive. And that's why I can't really get along with like Luis Figo or Riyad Mahrez's card. On the striker, Cam possibly can get away with it. On the wing, no. With 100 though, if you can really do well as a Cam, maybe He's near Cruyff's level with that 5-star, and amazing responsiveness with the short and lean body type. I loved his special card last year. I think it was Shapeshifters or something. Great passing, 85 stamina is beautiful too. I wouldn't really call him overpriced, but I would have 100% done him if he has the right high attacking work rate. Might be good as a cam. Kuluvsevski, I don't know if I pronounce his name right. Juventus just great, amazing right mid prospects every 3 years. Bernardeschi and then now him. The most fascinating thing about this card is the 99 stamina. What the heck, man. He also has pretty good defending, so it can be in the 3-5-2 system as well. 4-star with very good finishing. I think it's more of a big body type build. Would put an engine in him personally. There's no clear answer to all of these in the wingers department. It really depends on where you put them and in what kind of system. Whether it's a defensive winger in a 3-5-2, a pure winger in a 4-4-2, or a cam ram type in a 4-2-3-1. So I won't be picking here, honestly, on what's best. You do the math yourself. It just doesn't make sense. The next option we'll look at box-to-box CDMs, CMs, loop the attacking center mids and the defensive DMs here. The three main ways: two brutish CDMs with like great defensive stats, stay back while attacking. The second way is a 4-4-2 with one attacking center mid making late runs and one center mid defensive specialist attacking high medium, defensive medium high. The best way in my opinion is having two non-stay back, but both being capable of doing about everything. You know, this means your late runs in the box from attacking CMs are more dynamic, can go left center mid, can go right center mid, and they can hit your opponent with different late run angles as opposed to a more predictable solo option. That's so important, because just think about it. You have one LCM, he's always making runs, he's a hullet maybe. Your opponent should be able to read that easier and be able to control that late run, and that late run wouldn't even be that interesting anymore, man. So having both, they can do everything. It is the way, man. Sometimes your left center mid can go up, sometimes your right center mid can go up. Barella is awesome for the price, and in my opinion better than Khedira right now. Great 91 stamina, so important. Good defending with a shadow, fantastic pace. 81 positioning will show you a glimmer of what can happen with the right runs. Dribbling is smooth as well. Brilliant value. Rodriguez is a solid CDM option for low budget teams. Awesome Kante-like defending, dare I say it, with a shadow. Though the agility and balance is a far cry from the Chelsea mad lad. Khedira is aged like milk, man. But with a shadow can still be a good CDM. In a 4-2-3-1, strong links to Gosens, which is a good thing to have always. Only issue is the 81 stamina, though he actually does have good stats spread out through all the fundamentals. Andres Tello seems generic at first glance, but the 88 pace, man, does so much with the card. I say if you have him method, give him a shadow to have 98 pace, 92 stamina, shithouse, policing your entire midfield. Dribbling is okay, the passing is fine, lacks a bit of polish on the shooting, dribbling and passing, so a powerhouse will add that plus 15 vision, 97 passing, and 90 interceptions. You know, it bodes well for an 88 pace center mid as well. 88 pace is fine, honestly. Just aging just a little bit slightly. Ericsson is only here because of attacking center mids like Awa, which is more of like a trend these days, more of like a real thing that we can use these days. You know, ball progressors like him and Awa are just so important. Trying to get the focus right here. So important. High work rate also works in his favor with his brilliant 95 stamina. So if you don't boost defense at most, you can track back and be an additional body to cut passing lanes, or at least a body there. Slap a hand on him and he can be really great long shot taker with that 5-star weak foot and great passing. You know, he needs a defensive specialist if you're going to be playing him right there. Moving on from there, a little break here. Oh god, I'm out of water. Duncan is Tello, but without all that panache. He has strong links to Ribery and is like a baby Essien, but hard to link outside of the Serie A. The man looks like a Ronaldo Sanchez with a shadow, but with medium high work rates, 99 shot power and 60 finishing. Is quite funny, to be honest, but I don't know how good he is in the box. But from the outside, with his very high long shots as well, should be able to shoot something and at least get you a corner, which doesn't really mean much, but whatever, man. At least you could get a rebound on goal, possibly. Passing is fine, but the man Duncan is something of a value. Tonali, great value as well. Wouldn't really put them together because it's probably too defensive. Tonali is a great card for free. Slap a shadow and he looks immaculate with all these Milan links. Very well rounded, but with subpar shooting, I would say. 9 goal line rule breakers looks very good as well. With a shadow, 87 positioning, 95 pace, 80 defending. It's a puzzling card though for the price. It is why if you did Milinkovic Savic headliners, it's your better option right there. Yes, he's about 10 shades of pace behind 9 goal line, but if you slap a shadow or a hunter on him, you see the business unfold. The man is 87 positioning right off the bat. He will make intelligent late runs into the box with his high, medium work rates and a good 4-star weak foot shot with his 88 pace finishing. At this rate, he might even get more inform. So if you did this SPC, insane value for 180k on the PS. Links to Immobile, Team of the Year nominee. Kessie, links to all these Milan cards like Diogo, Dalot, and Theo Hernandez. 98 stamina is disgusting with high work rates. The man will be like 2 players on the pitch. With an upgrade, this card will be close to a discount mid-hullet, which sounds like a bad thing, but it's really furthest from the truth. Bigs right here, Barella 88 tree inform. Tello or Duncan for the mid, and elite Milinkovic Savic. Kessie is still a good value too, even though he has the inflated hype price. For center backs, not that much here, but you look at pace, man. So that's your number one consideration when you're looking at countering those really effective true ball getting behind runs. Manolas can't pass from the back, but can track it back. Cuadrado inform is good value. Romero is better than the, what's that called? I think he has like a team in the group stage moments card or something. Cuadrado inform is good value, but low in strength. Use them all with a shadow. Koulibaly, of course, is a monster and probably the best center back in cheap tier. This is dependent on SBC further fluctuations though, so yeah. Romagnoli has a storyline card, but his inform is not too far away. Both strong link with Diego Dalot. Romero inform is fine too, like I said. Crazy aggression, strong links to Gomez and Lautaro, but to be honest, if you're going for cheap, just go with Manolas and Koulibaly. Gosens is your only mid-tier option. They're gonna release some more soon, I believe. He's a fine option. Gosens, can be converted to a fullback as well. He kind of reminds me of like Sergio Ramos with pace. Great dribbling for a fullback to cleanly dispossess the opponent. Such a dynamic center back dribbler. 6 feet in height. He lacks, I would say, trying to get his focus right. 6 feet in height, he lacks some strength as well, I would say. I think Chiellini right here is a god though. You have to do it. I'll show you how you do it later. You put him in center mid and you put another center defensive mid, center mid in the center back spot with 7 cam, like Tonali or something. Play Chiellini at center back and he should do fine. Shadow, 90 pace, doesn't have to be drop back. He should run and be good enough. I highly doubt he works as a CM. That's why I put him in the center back fraction. So good physical, perfect defending, 91 reactions, great passing range, high in average body type as well. You just have to tinker around with the chemistry on this, as I don't recommend playing him with a 7 cam. Koulibaly is madness, but totally dependent on the high price. Again, he's not a far improvement from the goal, so I still recommend I would say, a Gosens Chiellini link up for value. You can't push Kalidou off the ball though. Picks Gol Manolas, Gosens, and Chiellini. Right backs. Cuadrado and Bruno Perez for goal. Should take care of business. You just started. You want athleticism in this role. Stamina, 90 plus pace minimum. Good defending. Ansali's 5-star weak foot reminds me of Mendy. Seemed expensive at the time, but not really with the other prices right now. Foot must freeze, fullback options for the other leagues every year. You know, it remains in SBC, you know, that ages pretty well for that card. Average strength though, good Argentinian links. Cuadrado more of a right wing back than the, you know, for the inform. Just get Hakimi in my opinion then. Bruno Perez honestly seems very elite. The road to the final version, you should put stay back because of work rates, the high-low. Very responsive. Where's Juan Jesus? Road to the final when you need him. 93 stamina is beautiful. Rule breakers, Cuadrado versus man of the match Cuadrado. What's the deal there? The man of the match Cuadrado can dribble like gravy, 5-star skills and 93 dribbling. The rule breakers loses at edge heavily, but is the better defender, so I think get the better defender one, which is the rule breakers version. Left backs, we have like 30 Theo Hernandez cards, so we'll get back to that in a minute. But for picks right here, I'll go with Bruno Perez. On Saudi, if you did him, Bruno Perez road to the final, and rule breakers Cuadrado. But the rule breakers, but the 86 Cuadrado is saucy though. Going off the left back, Sandro and Mauro starters. Sandro SBC, I should have done him, but I do him every year. I still think he's good value without the upgrades. 92 stamina is your key, but like I said, I've done so many Sandro SBC special cards in past FIFAs. They are opted out this time. Diogo, Dalot, best value. Nothing really wrong for this Man United loanee. Though stamina is 82, so put him on stay back please, with either anchor or shadow. He's amazing. He has amazing interceptions though. I think Theo Hernandez is 83 is good value for most people. I'm gonna sneeze soon. Though the 85 always seems like the sweet spot. You don't really have to touch base, so the Sentinel cam style is brilliant for raising his defensive awareness, which is always an issue on the card. 86 is also another compelling option for those higher budget teams. Milana flying high, so the hitliners Hernandez should hold some weight unless he has an injury to him. Spending 800k on the fullback though with 85 stamina seems like a though I don't talk shit about Diogo's stamina because of his price. So the picks, we have Gol Sandro, Diogo Dalot future stars, and the 85 Hernandez for an elite fraction. Finally, we're here. Goalkeepers, Sirigu and Donnarumma, they're brilliant. They'll do the business. I swear by Szczesny every season, the goal card, a 6'5" height with balanced goalkeeper stats, and it comes with cautious trait. Donnarumma has the rushes out of goal trait, but I think sweeper keeper should give you that option for most keepers. I haven't studied the effect between instruction and trait, but I don't think it's a major issue. Inform handy, I don't think it's worth the upgrade. In coins over goal, Donnarumma though, record breaker is extinct at this point of recording. You know, people just love that card. Almost perfect reflexes and diving, though I think positioning is a really underrated trait this year. My picks would be for goal Donnarumma, handy, and record breaker Donnarumma because of that magic factor through GKs, which I think he does possess. But GKs honestly are super subjective because of the RNG gameplay mechanic in goal. So when you're shooting a trigger, when you're doing circle, there's like a random number generator, if I understand correctly, in the game mechanics, and sometimes your goalkeepers will just be stupid, man. So I don't know, dude. Maybe I'll just do an icon swap keeper one day and tell you if I notice something. And there we have it. Now we go to the squads fraction. How do I go to the squads fraction? I have no idea how to go to the squads fraction other than just deleting this thing on OBS. Does it change? Oh, it does. Okay, so go to the cheap fraction here. This is if I did have money. I just go for Gosens and Manolas right here. Donnarumma as well. I go for Sandro. Maybe I don't know. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, that sounds better, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so I'll go with Martinez and Dybala. Screw the wing positions, Gomez and Mkhitaryan. Maybe we can play a 4-1-2-1-2. Looks tasty here. Tonali, Duncan, Mkhitaryan here. Martinez and Dybala behind. Gomez up top. Maybe Mkhitaryan at striker. Sandro, Bruno Perez, Manolas. Looks like a good team, man. For 994k at this point in the season. Most people who've played enough FIFA should be able to afford this, of course. Then we go to the more mid-tier section of your Gold Ronaldo for value. Theo, you wish you've done Milinkovic Savic. Lozano, again, Mkhitaryan, I told you he's good, man. Chiellini, I'll put it in center mid. Tonali on 7 chem right here for keeper and loyalty. Gosens here, Diogo, Dalot here, and Saudi. I wish I did him. Hernandez. This would be a very, very cool squad, man. Very, very respectable squad. Maybe the left mid has an option to upgrade, but we'll see with future cards. And this is the team that I would do if I had all the money in the world. If I had 8 million coins. This is crazy, man. This 8 million can buy you all this instead of one team with your Ronaldo. So spread your coins evenly. We'll put Cassie here, or because Milinkovic Savic needs that pace. Hernandez, even though I know +2. Hernandez here, Bruno Perez here, Gosens here again, Chiellini swap to here, Cassie go up, Dybala, Ribery, Lozano, Ronaldo. Not an amazing team by any means, but a fun team regardless. Might sneak in a cheeky little hitliners, Mkhitaryan, but other than that, that's golden. Thank you so much for sticking around for the video. I'll leave the end screen somewhere right here. If you want to check out my other videos, you can check it out here or here. If I haven't done it, I'm probably pretty lazy at this point, so whatever it is. And please subscribe if you like the content. Support the channel so much, man. And follow me on my Twitter and IG. We're gonna have so much more giveaways right there. So yeah, if you want some very special, very fun competitions and some unneeded debatable opinions, you can go right there. Alright, cool. We'll see you in the next one, man. Leave a comment on what type of video you would like next. Bye.